You're losing weight, but you're destroying your metabolism. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why and how to fix it. So you're stepping on a scale, you're seeing yourself go down, and you think to yourself, I'm doing good, it's working. But what if I told you that number dropping doesn't mean your body is actually getting better? Because a lot of you right now are losing weight, but you're losing the wrong thing. You're doing a lot of cardio, you're doing boot camp classes, you're doing HIIT training, functional training, moving fast, sweating like crazy. Some of you guys are just walking, doing cardio, taking weight loss drugs. But your body isn't being built, it's actually being broken down. I have a client, she lost over 50 pounds, and on paper that sounds amazing. But when we look deeper, her muscle mass has dropped too. And that's the problem nobody is talking about, because now her metabolism is slowing down, and in a moment her body is getting softer. Once she stops working out for whatever reason, vacation, anything can happen, her weight will come back with a vengeance. See, weight loss by itself doesn't mean you're getting healthier. Your body doesn't care about the number on a scale. Your body cares about composition, muscle versus fat. And this is where a lot of people get confused. Muscle and fat both weigh the same, but they do not take up the same space in your body. Fat takes up more space, it's softer, it's spread out. Muscle is a lot more dense, it's tighter, and it gives you that tone defined look. So you can lose weight, but it looks completely different if it's muscle mass versus fat. Now, sometimes we see that there's a difference between weight loss and fat loss. Most people think they're the same. They're absolutely not. Weight loss just means that the scale is going down. Fat loss is what people think they're doing, but a lot of times they're actually losing muscle because they're doing a lot of cardio, a lot of HIIT, a lot of weight circuits, but they're not focused on building lean muscle. So the body adapts by getting smaller, not stronger. Now, here's the real question. How do you even know if you're losing fat or losing muscle? Because the scale won't tell you that. And BMI, body mass index, won't tell you that either. See, BMI just looks at your weight, your height, and it doesn't tell you actually what your body is making changes on. So instead of focusing on BMI, we're going to focus on body fat percentage because they don't tell you this. And here's how this really works. You take your total body weight and you multiply it by your body fat percentage. That gives you a raw body fat number. Then you take the total weight and you subtract that by your body fat number. What you're left with is your lean muscle mass, your muscle. That's how you know actually if you're going in a better direction. Now, yes, there are some scales that can give you the whole estimate. But one thing that we do is a 3D body scan. It gives that information really fast, very accurate, and it allows you to track whether you're losing fat or losing muscle every single month. Because if you don't measure the right way, you can be going backwards and not even know. Now, let's take an even deeper look. Every muscle in your body is made up of fibers, and instead of those fibers, inside are tiny structure filaments called myosin, and thin contractile filament called actin. When you actually train properly, when you challenge your body with heavy resistance, heavy weights, those fibers break down. That's what creates that soreness you feel the next day. See, that soreness, that tightness, that's your body telling you something has actually changed. And now the food you eat, the protein, amino acids, goes towards repairing your muscles, right? But let me ask you this. How many of you work out and you don't feel anything the next day? No soreness, no tightness, nothing. Be honest with yourself. That usually means the muscle wasn't challenged enough to create change. Now that doesn't mean you need to be sore every single time you work out, but if you're never really feeling it, you're probably not building up anything anymore. And here's why. When you're doing a lot of cardio and a lot of HIIT boot camp style classes, you're not challenging your muscles and real resistance does not occur. Your body adapts to get smaller, not stronger. And muscle is what drives your metabolism. The more lean muscle you have, the more calories your body burns at rest, even when you're not working out. But when you lose muscle, your metabolism drops. Your calorie burn drops. And now your body starts storing more fat instead of burning more fat. So yes, losing weight is important, but how to lose it is everything. Because you can lose 20, 30, 50 pounds and still end up with a slower metabolism, less strength, and your body is maintaining more fat. Lift heavier is the game. build up lean muscle so your body can actually hold and you can see better results. If this helps you understand what's really going on with your body, follow me for more. And if you want to learn how to do this, click the link in the description below. Heavy lifting is the way. Do not let anyone tell you any difference. I said what I said.